In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can pay your kids tax-free. Say, for instance, you pay your child $20 a week on allowance. You had to earn $30 just to pay them that $20. That's expensive money. But if he works for you, then that money becomes a business write-off. Well, before we talk about how you can save thousands, I've got to say this. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a tax professional. I am just sharing with you what I have done in my own business. Tax laws change every year. You speak with a tax professional or your CPA before you think about hiring your children tax-free or any of the other suggestions that I make in this video. Okay, so here's the secret for small contractors. If you are a sole proprietor or an LLC taxed as one, and you hire your child who is under 18, you do not have to withhold Social Security or Medicare taxes. You do not have to pay federal unemployment tax until they turn 21. If you pay them $100, then they get the full $100, and you get to take the full $100 for a deduction. Here's the math for 2026. The standard deduction for a single filer is now $16,100. That means your child can earn up to $16,100 and pay $0 in federal income tax. And because you pay them wages, you get to deduct that $16,100 from your business income. So here's one huge warning that you really must pay attention to. This tax-free payroll rule only applies to your children. If you hire your grandchildren or nieces or nephews, the IRS will treat them like employees, and you have to pay Social Security taxes, Medicare, and federal. The family exemption rule only exists from parent to child. How to stay legal. Of course, when you're dealing with the IRS, it's very, very important that we do things the correct way, the legal way. So how can we stay legal and hire our kids tax-free? There are 4 rules to avoid any possible penalties or even possibly jail. So we definitely don't want that. So there are 4 rules, and rule number 1 is real work. They have to actually work. Washing the truck, sweeping the floor, straightening up the office. They actually have to work. You cannot just write a check to your 3-year-old. You must follow these rules. Rule number 2. You must pay them a reasonable market rate, that $15 to $20 an hour. Do not pay your child $500 to take out the trash. That is not reasonable. It has to be reasonable pay. Rule number 3. No cash. Absolutely no cash. Do not hand them cash. Write a check or make a direct deposit. Either way, it leaves a paper trail, and the IRS must always have proof. So don't pay them cash, make a deposit, or write a check, leave the paper trail. Rule number 4, the W-2. Yes, you have to give your child a W-2. They are an employee and not a 1099 contractor. Okay, so here's a pro tip for you. Since your child now has earned income, they can open a custodial Roth IRA. If they put $7,000 into an account now, well, depending on their age, they could retire with $1 million or more. Hiring your child today is helping them for tomorrow. The easiest way to lower your taxable income is to remember your deductions and show proof. My goal is to help you save money. If this video has helped you put a few bucks back in your pocket, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Doing so, YouTube will show this video to other small contractors like yourself. To get updates on my upcoming book release, just hit the subscribe button. I'm Sharon, and I hope you have a great business, small contractors.